I do the impossible, impossible.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway. Trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on 2nd and 13, Murray. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Murray flips us forward on a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Murray. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Murray's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Steps away to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Murray now. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian McCaffrey from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and... A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this 1st half of action. He sets to fire deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific, because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray going to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Murray now to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Murray now on first down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Murray. Uncorks one for Davis. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
From the gun, Murray finds his tight end Ingram. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Shotgun now from Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray off play action. And his throw is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Murray. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Green.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is caught, but they say out. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And we are underway in Buffalo. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson looking to throw right away. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Buying time, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. A turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray. And his throw here is incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
To throw is Murray. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On play action, it's Murray. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
We're scoreless after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Sanders not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Gold is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception. The first time only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but it...
And he takes it in.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders. And some room to work. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there for the Jags, 18 yards, 1st down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ritter will set up to throw it. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play fake. Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Jags post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Ritter. forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And how about this? A fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, 26 yards. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now Sanders, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Murray now. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And Murray's going to keep this. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Kyler Murray scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
The score, Jaguars 7, Ravens 0.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 15. Murray going to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being...
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Kyle Pitts, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw is Murray. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And some space here. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. Pickett now on first down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Pickett. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. They'll throw again with Pickett. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett dancing to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taking in at the 3.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Chase Young in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Out to his left. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Open man downfield is Johnson.
20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Keyshawn Johnson.
62 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run with Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Steps away to his left. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Running right. Here's Sanders. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Murray now running left off the option. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kyler Murray with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
Taken at about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Looking to throw here. Pickett.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick.
And the Jags are going to have it here at
that my Brooklyn go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we not to ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, but leash. Where's the love in the streets? Got my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Tell my